From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Renault Quid. Powered by Jaqua Group and Hero Maestro.
Good evening and welcome. It's great to see you on Top of the Week. Viewers, want to start by saying we have a really big story that we are working on. Should be breaking after 10 o'clock tonight, if we get all our leads by then. But before I start today, let me tell you what the problem in this country is today. The problem in our country today is this, that the moment you carry out a detailed journalistic exercise based on deep investigative work that questions anti-nationals, a clutch of pro-Italy websites, as usual, like all these pro-Italians, without having done the slightest amount of research, as usual, without having anything but their empty, vacuous opinion and a foolish Google search, they attack you and they attack the journalists who risk their lives doing the investigative work. Now, usually, I ignore these people, viewers, and you should too, because we have no time to waste on pro-Italian websites, one of which actually goes around collecting money in the name of being a fact-checking website. But tonight, I'm sorry, I'm compelled to tell them off. When Republic carried out India's first sting operation on the ISIS, soon after our launch, we showed how the main ISIS kingpin was in touch with Syrians and some Kashmiris and organizing the mass recruitment of Indians into the Islamic State. I want to ask these pro-Italian websites, with what facts did they dare to question our journalistic work? I want to ask these people who can never question those with Italian descent, whether they will apologize now that the man Republic stung has been identified as the main Islamic State man in India. Will these fake news sites have the humility to admit that Republic is the only media organization in the world to have stung active ISIS personnel on camera? And finally, to these sites, one of whom, by the way, is funded by someone who calls for the breakup of India and peddles fake news on foreign channels, I want to ask these pro-Italians, besides being pro-Italy and pro-people of Italian origin, what is your real agenda? How many times will I have to expose you for you to stop? That is coming up tonight at 10:25, the big story. Republic exposed the ISIS. The NIA is following the Republic investigation. We've been proven right. At 9 o'clock tonight, viewers, a big 11-state joint poll push. We are seeing something now build up, which could see almost half of India go into elections with the general elections, half the number of states. Big story today. Oh, viewers, I won't tell you more about this, but let me tell you, 10 o'clock today, a big breaking story, the story of the week breaking on Republic. And here are the headlines this Monday evening on the debate tonight. The BJP goes for the jugular, pitches simultaneous elections in 11 states.
It doesn't exist. One nation, one law. Can you apply one nation, one law, one election to a federal country of 26, 27, 28, 30 states?
Congress goes into panic. Just one of the 11 states ruled by the Congress. Does that explain the panic? Let's debate, says Amit Shah. 9 states are on board as Rahul and Naidu throw a spanner. 15 months after we expose what they should have, the NIA begins the crackdown on ISIS in India. The NIA is forced to follow the Republic investigation. Big slap in the face of critics who questioned our sting. And what's the big deal in chanting Bharat Mata Ki Jai? Clerics fume over the directive to madrasas. Ladies and gentlemen, top story this hour. 4 years ago, the Prime Minister first spoke about the one nation, one election in an exclusive interview to me on another channel. For 4 years, there has been a debate. And the BJP believes simultaneous elections are a possibility in 2019. Amit Shah is pitching for simultaneous elections, not in 1, not 2, not 5, not 7, but 11 states. Of the 11, 9 are on board. Is the BJP therefore very close to one nation, one election? Here's what has happened this Monday, and then we debate.
On the debate tonight, are we heading towards one nation, one election? July 7, 2018, a big push by the law panel for one nation, one election. And the opposition was sniffing a political conspiracy.
It is not feasible, it is not practical in the given situation.
A month later, BJP President Amit Shah says he's ready to debate, but the opposition isn't willing.
Well, the BJP's stand on the issue of one nation, one poll has been very clear for the last 2 years. But with this latest letter being written by the BJP National President Amit Shah, once again, it has created a political furore, because what BJP is doing is now sending a message out to the people. The BJP National President Amit Shah's letter to the Law Commission is in turn sending out a message to the people of this country, to the voters, that this is why we stand for one nation, one poll.
The BJP is now talking about simultaneous elections in 11 states. Madhya Pradesh, ruled by BJP, on board. Chhattisgarh, ruled by the BJP, on board. Rajasthan, ruled by BJP, on board. Odisha, ruled by BJD, on board. Andhra Pradesh, ruled by TDP, not on board. Mizoram, ruled by Congress, not on board.
Talking of something which doesn't exist, cannot exist. One nation, one law. Can you apply one nation, one law, one election to a federal country of 26, 27, 28, 30 states?
Telangana, ruled by TRS, is on board. Haryana, ruled by BJP, on board. Maharashtra, ruled by BJP, on board. Bihar, ruled by BJP and JDU, on board. Jharkhand, ruled by the BJP, on board.
There is no national consensus on this issue. It is BJP which is desperate to move towards one nation, one election.
11 states could be going to polls in the next 2 years. The BJP wants them held together. Is it possible? Let's debate.
Okay, I don't know if Danish Ali is yet live with us tonight, so I put the first question there to Syed Abbas Ali Zaidi. Syed Abbas Ali Zaidi, feel free to debate, opening the debate today. Sambit, Venkatesh, Prafulla Ketkar, Rajat Sethi take you on to support you. Danish Rizwan and Suman Siraman. Danish Ali will be joining us in some time. What is the problem, Mr. Zaidi? You are running away from an election. Are you getting scared? Are you getting nervous? Do you not want to face the people?
No, we are not.
Why are you in panic? There is nothing constitutional or legally valid in your position.
स्टैंड वन नेशन वन पोल पे बहुत क्लियर है.
क्या है?
समाजवादी पार्टी का स्टैंड बहुत क्लियर है. बहुत पहले ही साफ तौर पे हमारी पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष आदरणीय अखिलेश यादव जी कह चुके हैं कि हम वन नेशन वन पोल की थ्योरी के साथ खड़े हैं. हमारी कुछ क्वेरीज हैं जो कि बहुत जेन्युइन क्वेरीज हैं.
पूछिए.
किसी भी विधानसभा का अगर चुनाव संपन्न होता है और वहां पर सरकार नहीं बनती है या गठबंधन की भी सरकार नहीं बनती, तो क्या उस स्टेट के लोग 5 साल चुनाव का इंतजार करेंगे? ये हमारी एक जेन्युइन क्वेरी. बाकी वन नेशन वन पोल थ्योरी के साथ हम पूरी तरह से हैं और हम चाहते हैं कि वन नेशन वन पोल थ्योरी के अंतर्गत आप उत्तर प्रदेश को भी शामिल करके साथ में ही चुनाव कराइए.
ये देखिए, इट इज सच अ स्मॉल इशू. यही बाकी आपके और कोई सवाल नहीं है. इट्स सच अ स्मॉल इशू. यू सी, you do understand here, Danish Rizwan, look at this. There is really no reason to oppose one nation, one poll.
It's a small
You ask anybody today. You ask anybody today. Look at the larger purpose which we will achieve. Look at the larger purpose we will achieve as a nation. No, look at the larger purpose we will achieve as a nation.
The people of a state is a small issue for you.
It's a non-issue.
No. You answer the gentleman's question, Arnab. You answer his question. If a state government is not able to function, loses its majority, the government can be formed.
आप लागू कर
What happens to their democratic right for 4 more years or 3 more years?
तो केंद्र में सरकार है, आप लागू कर दीजिए, लेकिन इस चीज को क्लियर कर दीजिए कि अगर हंग असेंबली होती है,
two at a time.
क्या भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार थोप दी जाएगी, जैसे कर्नाटक में कोशिश करी गई थी?
आपका अजम्पशन ये है,
करना चाहिए ना देश को क्लियर।
नहीं, आप इस
आदरणीय अमित शाह जी क्लियर कर दें इस चीज को।
नहीं, आप इस बात को अज्यूम करके चल रहे हैं कि इलेक्शंस हो गए तो आप हार जाएंगे। शायद ये सच है, मगर इस बात आपको डर है हार की।
नहीं, ये
उसी के बेसिस पे आप अपोज करेंगे।
हम ये कह रहे हैं कि अगर हंग असेंबली होगी तो कोई आप बताएंगे ना कि आपने क्या रिजल्ट बना के रखा हुआ है, आपने कौन से निष्कर्ष पे ले जाकर पहुंचाएंगे उस राज्य को। अगर एक साथ पूरे देश में चुनाव हो जाता है, हम इसके समर्थक हैं, आप कराइए, पैसे कम खर्च होंगे, एनर्जी कम लगेगा और डेवलपमेंट की तरफ हम ज्यादा सोचेंगे। लेकिन जिन राज्यों में निष्कर्ष नहीं निकलता है, हंग असेंबली होती है, उन राज्यों के साथ क्या होगा, आप इसका सूत्र भी हमें समझा दीजिए ना कि हमें आगे की रणनीति आपकी क्या होगी। देश ये जानना चाहता है, हम भी ये जानना चाहते हैं। आप कराइए, हम आपका स्वागत करते हैं।
नहीं, तो यानी कि you also agree that there should be one nation, one election. Viewers, I've asked this question to you. This question is being asked to me, क्या होगा, देश में क्या होगा, बंद हो जाएंगे सरकार। Have you forgotten that between 1952 and 1967, we had one nation, one poll? There was one nation, one poll between 1952 and 1967. Have you forgotten that, M.R. Venkatesh?
इसमें चिट्ठी लिखने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। अगर
संविधान come to you, let M.R. open up.
Arnab, can I say something? Arnab, can I say something? आप लोग इतना चिंतित है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के बारे में, आप लोग को इतना पता होना चाहिए कि there is no chance of a president's rule at the center. What will happen if there is a hung parliament? You don't form a government, you somehow or other form a government. Because there is no provision for a president's rule in the center, you somehow contrive, you hate and spit each other's face till day before yesterday, and immediately you come and form a government. Because you have to form a government, you suddenly see.
ये कैसे होगा? एक तरफ आप कह रहे हैं, नहीं,
तो वही मैं बता रहा हूँ, जैसे सेंटर में हो रहा है, 96 में सेंटर में हुआ, 96 में सेंटर में हुआ, 97 में सेंटर में हुआ है, तो उसी तरफ हो जाएगा. See, the problem is, you will be compelled to form a government, and you will form a government like you formed a government in Karnataka. You hated Devagowda, you now are sitting with him. Why? Because there is a compulsion. The problem is there is no compulsion today, so you take an exception. Let us remove the president's rule, Article 356, except from the Constitution. For the moment, let us say there is not Article 356. Would you not then form a government? You will form a government. So don't tell me that you will take an argument out of an exception and then make it a rule. The problem in this country is we only talk about exceptions.
Danish Rizwan, open debate.
We only talk about
my question is, viewers, I'll tell you the reason. I'll tell you the reason for the panic. Let me explain it. Just I want 30 seconds. The reason for the panic is Rahul Gandhi, and let me tell you why. There is a great fear that if 11 state elections go to an election in which there's also a national election, the comparison between Modi and Rahul Gandhi becomes too strong. And everybody knows.
Exactly.
Everybody knows what will happen. And therefore, because you are worried that Rahul Gandhi factor will come in and help the BJP, therefore you don't want one nation, one election. Is this country of 1.3 billion people going to carry on its shoulders the Rahul Gandhi factor? Sumant debating with Sambit on this, please. No,
Arnab.
Yeah.
Arnab, first of all, this is whole issue of saying 11 states are on board is being disingenuous. Because these 11 states are anyway going to go to the polls next year.
Friends, if I can answer those questions and then you can reply. Sumanji, just allow me a few seconds. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Arnab, few questions have been raised by our opponents. I'm carrying with me the letter that was written by our president, Mr. Amit Shah, to the Law Commission today. And he has answered every question. I respectfully beg all my friends to go through the letter of Mr. Amit Shah. Number one, remember, this is not an idea which has just been put forth by Mr. Amit Shah or a political party. It is an idea which has been brought by two subsequent, I would say, president of the country. the present president of country, Mr. Ramnath Kovindji, and we had seen as to how the former president of India, Mr. Mukherjee, had also vouched for one nation, one election. And they had come out with an idea as to how that can be done. The speaker had also spoken about it. Standing committees in Rajya Sabha has given a detailed report on it. In fact, the Niti Aayog has done a huge amount of research on it. And they have come, the constitutional experts have spoken about what happens if there is a hung assembly, what happens if the consensus is not there. I'll give you an example, because recently we had a no confidence motion. The Niti Aayog report says if there is a no confidence motion, there should be a simultaneous confidence motion, so that the next government is formed immediately, so that the option comes up immediately. Remember, as far as the issue of one election, one nation is concerned, it saves a lot of things in this country. Expenses, the details of expenses are over here. I'm not going to the detail. It saves, in fact, it brings to the fore the developmental work because of the model code of conduct. What is hampered in real sense is the developmental work of the state. Don't we all want, all of us, whichever political party we belong to, that this should not be hampered? You would be astonished to learn that almost 1/3 of the time period in a year goes for the model
Sambit,
code
keep
of
your
conduct,
intervention
and
short. Please don't make a speech. Go into the critical issues and counter the other side, please. Don't get into speech mode. No, don't get into speech mode. No, those list of advantages can go on for a long time. Everyone on the debate, please. I'd like 2 people on the debate. Listen. Let's have a quick debate. Rajat Sethi is also on the debate. 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Let me explain this. Prafulla. Suman. As I look at this, what is wrong with political parties? They come on an all-party meeting and discuss this issue. Now let me tell you, and I am asking you viewers, as of now, BJD ruled Orissa, wants to have one nation, one poll. TRS ruled Karnataka, wants to have one nation, one poll. And TDP ruled Andhra Pradesh is nervous. Why? Because Naidu thinks he's going to lose. My question, therefore, is Mizoram is the only Congress-ruled state. Mizoram is the only Congress-ruled state, which is a non-BJP state in the 11th state theory. Mizoram is supposed to go to elections by the end of the year.
All party meeting क्यों नहीं करा लेती है भारतीय जनता पार्टी?
One objective.
चिट्ठी लिखने की क्या जरूरत है? आप all party meet करा लेना.
Minister said about it. You are unaware. You should go to the letter, sir. Have you gone to the letter?
The letter said about this.
And the letter calls for all-party meeting. Should I read out that portion?
आप चिट्ठी लिखने
This is an attempt to salvage the BJP's performance.
No, what does he say?
आप चाहते नहीं ना पर विचार विमर्श करना चाहते हैं.
सभी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को एक साथ मिलकर विचार विमर्श करना चाहिए. आप तैयार तो होइए.
जिन मुद्दों पर
do you remember,
प्रधानमंत्री जी खुद
Arnab, if you remember, you had taken an interview of Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi, and he had said that
very little to do with the good of the country.
Consensus.
It is more
if we want one nation, one poll, all parties have to come together. Do you remember the Prime Minister has spoken to you, Arnab Goswami, saying that in a dinner table, which was called by, in fact, the Speaker, in the dinner, asked all the political parties.
Okay, another question which I have at this stage. Another question which I have at this stage. Silence, gentlemen, you're in panic. Okay, Sumant, listen. Okay. Danish Rizwan. Danish Rizwan. Okay, Sumant. Tell me one thing.
That's what the BJP
Tell me one thing. Sumant, you got to stop at some point. Sumant, you got to stop at some point. Sumant, you've got to stop at some point. Thank you. Now we have the pleasure of having Rajat Sethi also back. His link is up. Viewers, think about it logically. The BJP is saying, I will give up power prematurely in Haryana. I will give up power prematurely in Jharkhand. I will give up power. Allow me to complete, yaar. You don't allow me to complete a sentence when it doesn't suit you.
No, you also.
I will give up power prematurely in Jharkhand. I will give up power prematurely in Maharashtra. Now you should be happy because according to you, BJP is losing Maharashtra.
These elections are scheduled next year.
But they are going to call elections prematurely.
These elections are anyway scheduled next year, Arnab.
No, what is the problem?
By how many months? 2 months.
So what is the problem? You see, I need to know from you. I need to know from you. You tell me. रिजवान जी, अपने दिल पे हाथ रख के ये बोलिए, और सारे लोग देख रहे हैं कि ये जो सारे आप लोग को जो एक हार्ट अटैक हो रहा है ना कि वन नेशन वन पोल के बारे में, इस हार्ट अटैक का कारण राहुल गांधी है, क्योंकि आपको आपकी सबसे बड़ी विडंबना ये है कि इस व्यक्ति को हम 11 स्टेट्स और नेशनल इलेक्शन में एकमात्र व्यक्ति रखेंगे जिनको सामने रख के हम इलेक्शन फाइट करेंगे, महाराष्ट्र में, हरियाणा में, झारखंड में, महाराष्ट्र में, तेलंगाना में, उड़ीसा में, तो होने दीजिए। आपको डर किस बात का है? Let there be a Rahul versus Modi contest.
देखिए हम
No, is the issue Rahul Gandhi or not?
नहीं डर रहे। देखिए बहुत बड़ा इशू है। नहीं, ये हम कहीं से नहीं डर रहे। देखिए बड़ा इशू है, बिहार के देश के डेवलपमेंट से जुड़ा हुआ इशू है। आप इस पर ऑल पार्टी मीट कर लीजिए। और
अरे फिर से ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग।
अमित शाह जी का चिट्ठी लिखना, ये बहुत तरह के, आप चाहते हैं कि पॉलिटिक्स हो, हम नहीं चाहते हैं कि पॉलिटिक्स हो। अच्छे कामों के साथ में विपक्ष है। और देखिए राष्ट्रपिता महात्मा गांधी ने बड़ा स्पष्ट कहा कि देश में विपक्ष कहीं ना कहीं सत्ता का भागीदार हो जाएगा। तो देखिए हमारी जवाबदेही है कि हम देश के डेवलपमेंट के बारे में सोचें। लेकिन
नहीं, ओके, प्रफुल्ल केतकर
इश्यूज आर बीइंग एड्रेस्ड। आप इसको पॉलिटिकलाइज मत करिए। हम कह रहे हैं कि आप
अरे you are politicizing it. Why Abhishek Manu Singhvi and D Raja even before debating the issue discarded the issue? That's the point. If this is an issue of governance, if this is an issue of saving manpower, if this is an issue of BJP didn't bring this issue in 1983, Election Commission first time mentioned about it. Law Commission consecutively mentioned about it. Why you are afraid of even discussing the issue? Why you are not ready to deliberate the idea? Before even deliberating, all casteist and dynastic parties are not ready to take up this because it is in national interest and not in their family and party interest.
We are ready.
This is the simple. Who is politicizing it? The whole nation is saying.
हम तैयार हैं। आप एक साथ चुनाव
Who is making the political issue? I am saying man who brought out a special edition on this, brought everybody on board,
Prafula Ketkar, Danish,
everybody who has done substantial work on this, they have deliberated.
Okay, let me ask one question. Okay, viewers, if you're watching this particularly,
अभिषेक मनु सिंघवी को बताइए ऐसे नहीं होता है। डेमोक्रेसी में ऐसे नहीं होता है।
ओके,
अरे आइडियाज डिस्कस होती है, को बताइए ऐसे थोड़ी कर रहे हैं आप।
You see, मैंने ऐसा देखा नहीं है। And today is a one sec. मैंने उसमें हिंदी का शब्द क्या है एग्जैक्टली मेरे मन में नहीं आ रहा है। जैदी जी बता पाएंगे कि बिल्कुल हड़बड़ाहट हो गई है। नहीं, I hope this is the right word. संबित and MR can correct me. मेरी हिंदी उतनी अच्छी नहीं है, कोशिश कर रहा हूं। बहुत हड़बड़ाहट हो गई है, घबराहट हो गई है, और मुझे पता नहीं है कि इतनी घबराहट देख के जो वोटर है वो क्या सोचेंगे। अब देखिए, जो वोटर है उनको मैं एड्रेस करना चाहता हूं।
अच्छा, मैं इसको हिंदी में बोल देता हूं।
नहीं, आपकी हिंदी मेरे से अच्छी नहीं है। संबित
अच्छी हिंदी में बोलते हैं कि प्राण पखेरु फड़फड़ करके उड़ने लगा है। इतनी अच्छी हिंदी में है, प्राण पखेरु फरफर करके उड़ रहा है।
Okay, now the question. Zedi and Sambit.
आप पाइप से गैस निकाल सकते हैं और चूल्हा जला सकते हैं, तो आप
देखिए अर्नब जी,
गटर के गैस से चूल्हा जला
अर्नब जी देखिए, संबित जी की जो हिंदी है,
क्यों फड़फड़ा रहे हैं?
देखिए संबित जी की हिंदी भी संबित जी की तरह है, जो सभी समझ में नहीं आएगी। वो कब क्या कहे। बहरहाल देखिए, वन नेशन वन पोल के ऊपर ये बात हकीकत है कि बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, बहुत सारी बातें हैं जो इस देश के
पार्लियामेंट्री स्टैंडिंग कमिटी हेडेड बाय अ कांग्रेसमैन, remember, headed by a congressman has supported this, not headed by any BJP person. a member of parliament from Congress headed the parliamentary standing committee, and he said that this is the best option for the country if the country wants development. Despite a congressman in the parliamentary standing committee endorsing it, here is Mr. Rahul Gandhi, only because he knows he would lose and he has nothing to offer to the people of country. He's opposing an idea which is endorsed by the Election Commission, the Niti Aayog, the president of this country, as well as the
viewers,
speaker.
I'd like to address viewers. 1 second, Mr. Zaidi, do wait. I would like to now address viewers in Madhya Pradesh. If you are watching this in Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Mizoram, Orissa, Andhra, if you're watching Republic in Telangana or Haryana, if you're watching Republic in Maharashtra, Bihar or Jharkhand, if you are today in any of these 11 states, please give us your view on whether you think you would be ready when you go to the polling booth to vote simultaneously for the central election and the state election. My view is that you should, because you will be saved a lot of things and it is good for the country. There is no doubt, even Danish Ali joining the debate now cannot doubt the fact that this round-the-clock election mode, it stops public welfare, it interrupts development, it reduces the element of stability. All the points which have been made by Amit Shah, absolutely correct. I want to know which of these points, which have been raised by Amit Shah in his letter to the Law Commission today, can be seen to be factually incorrect by Danish Ali. Danish Ali, tell me today, let's have a debate. Amit Shah says round-the-clock model of code of conduct stalls public welfare. Is he wrong? 1 minute. Interrupts development. Is he wrong? That state elections will remain uninfluenced by central elections. Is this so? Is this not true? That one poll will bring stability in governance. Is it true or not? The electorate, the voter is not stupid. The voter can distinguish between state and central issues. He may vote for a national party at the center and a regional party at the state.
Arnab.
Tell me one reason why we should not have one nation, one poll. Danish Ali.
Can you allow me now to respond?
Yes.
Can you allow me to respond now?
Go ahead.
Yes, Arnab. See, in 5 years, how many days? Around 1800 odd days. For Lok Sabha election, model code of conduct is around 45 days. For assembly election, model code of conduct is around 45 days. So out of 1800 odd days, it is additional 45 days where model code of conduct comes, where any new projects, inauguration or foundation laying stones cannot
report.
be there.
1/3 of a year, time period of a year
sir,
goes
please
on model code of conduct in the state.
Why you are interrupting?
No, I'm studying it from the report. The report is right in front of me, sir. You should study the 117th report on reform and electoral laws, 1991 by the Law Commission of India. You should study the Niti Aayog report. They say one-third.
Calm down, Danish. Calm down, Danish. Calm down, Danish. Calm down, Danish. Debate. Sambit, please. Sambit, please. Sambit, let him speak. Sambit, let him speak. Sambit, let him speak.
Ask him to shut his mouth up.
See, Danish.
It's okay, but he shouts the most. Why is he acting like this?
Sambit, 1 second. Danish is nervous because I think he's having a problem with the Congress.
मुझे 30 सेकंड नहीं बोलने दिया.
नहीं मैं
आपने मुझे 30 सेकंड नहीं बोलने दिया.
हम लोग 2 घंटा बोलने देते थे.
नहीं मैं बस ये कहूंगा. एक मिनट संबित, दोनों he'll get up. 1 second संबित listen. दानिश जी, मैं आपको एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ. आज से 3 महीने पहले.
He will get up.
नहीं 1 second संबित wait. दानिश अली. अरे दानिश अली listen to me. 3 months back you used to come on debates and debate. ये 3 महीने से जब तक आपकी कांग्रेस के साथ इक्वेशन हो गई है, you are constantly on the edge.
अरे भाई जवाब तो सुनो ना. आप जवाब तो सुनो.
नहीं, आप मेरी बात तो सुन लीजिए.
I am requesting you.
It's not going to happen here. Relax.
मेरे जो पहले 4 सवाल करे उनका तो जवाब सुन लीजिए.
See, I'm not used to this. 1 second. No, 1 second. I'm going to make a point to you. I need to be able to freely debate. I'm going to be able to freely debate. Listen to me. Listen to me out here. Listen to me, Sambit. Sambit, stop here. Sambit, stop. Danish, chill here. We've done enough debates together. Now listen to me. I just wanted to tell you, first of all, relax. Earlier, 3 months back, you used to come on debates and used to debate. Now the problem with you is, ever since you got into this unhappy marriage with the Congress party, you're constantly on the edge. आपका आजकल blood pressure normally high क्यों है? Is it because of the Congress or what? Now, okay, start the debate.
नहीं, मेरा blood pressure बिल्कुल कंट्रोल में है. आपका blood pressure high हो गया कर्नाटक में हार देखने के बाद.
बोलिए. Start the debate.
आपके चैनल के ओनर जो स्टेक होल्डर है आपके चैनल में, श्री राजीव चंद्रशेखर बीजेपी के एमपी, उनका ब्लड प्रेशर
तो मैं आपको ओपनली कह देता हूं, सुनिए.
आपने
नहीं, अरे आपको मैं डायरेक्टली बोल देता हूं. अरे लिसन टू मी विदाउट फैक्ट्स. नो दानिश, आज मैं इस बात का खुलासा कर देता हूं. विदाउट फैक्ट्स मुंह मत खोलो. 84% इक्विटी इस चैनल की मेरी है. आपको कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, फैक्ट्स नहीं पता है तो मैं भेज दूंगा कागज. पर्सनली डिबेट मेरे साथ कोशिश करने की मत करो. रिपब्लिक एकमात्र चैनल है जिसमें जर्नलिस्ट इज द ओनर, एडिटर एंड द पर्सन रनिंग द चैनल. नाउ ऑन टॉप ऑफ इट, नो, डोंट ब्रिंग राजीव चंद्रशेखर इनटू दिस. आई टेल यू राजीव चंद्रशेखर, नो, आई विल आंसर यू टुडे. अरे आई विल आंसर यू टुडे दानिश, आई विल आंसर यू टुडे. नाउ दानिश यू बी क्वाइट. Rajiv Chandrasekhar owns 15% equity in this channel. I own 85% equity in this channel. Matter is settled. Now I have said it on record for the last time. Never ask me who's the owner of this channel. Republic is the only channel. I have told you this personally. I will now send you the papers. I want to shut up all of you people who constantly talk about political ownership of Republic. Now I have said it on record. Now will you apologize to me? अरे अभी आप apologize करेंगे? Will you apologize to me? Now? Will you apologize to me for your fake news?
For what?
Will you? You question the ownership of Republic.
What fake news?
You question the ownership of Republic. I have you question the ownership of Republic. I have told you that 85% equity in this channel is owned by me. Now will you apologize to me? I won't let go of you. I will not let go of you. I am going to repeat this endlessly because all you people who talk about political ownership of Republic, I am saying this on record. I have only kept my cool with all you people for a very long time. Remember one thing, Danish Ali, we work hard to own this channel. We work hard to run this channel. No. Now I will shut you up completely. Now I will repeat it. I will repeat it. Mathematics aati nahi hai. I will repeat it ad nauseum. You tell me one more media organization in this country where a journalist owns 85% equity. And why do I own 85% equity, Mr. Danish Ali? I own 85% equity so that we own this channel editorially and financially. I am not among the frauds from Lutyens who take money from political parties and claim to be independent. I have remained quiet on this issue for the longest time because I felt it was not necessary to engage with people like this. But since you are raising it, I am going to say it openly. No. I won't let go of you now. Now you apologize for questioning the ownership of Republic. I am telling you, my holding company, which I control, owns 85% equity in Republic. Honestly, there is no back entry, there is no convertible share. No, I'm going to reply to this. There is no back entry, there is no convertible share, there is no back entry. This is an honest organization, the only one in this country. Problem with people like you is that you cannot come to terms with the fact, people like you and the frauds in Lutyens cannot come to terms with the fact, no, you cannot. You cannot come to terms with the fact that a professional can own a news channel. That's why you got to look for these nitty-gritties. Now I tell you one more thing, Danish. Never try and go personal on me because my life is an open book. This channel is an open book. I ask you a political question, you ask me about the ownership of Republic. For 1 year and 3 months I stayed quiet on it. No, I'm saying it. I am saying it. Which other journalist in this country can go on record on a public platform and say on record that I control 85% equity in this organization? You think it comes easy? You think it doesn't come without sacrifice and hard work? How dare you raise questions about it? If you cannot answer my question, then say I can't answer my question. No, why can't? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you question the ownership of Republic? Republic is the only independently owned organization in this country. You go and check out our papers with the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting filed there. Every shareholding of this channel is in the public domain. No, how dare you? I'm asking you, how dare you question the ownership of Republic? Who are those two bits who question the ownership of Republic? Now I put it on record. Tell me one other person in this country who can openly, in a public platform, talk about the ownership of his channel. I know I'm deviating because I want to deal with people like you once and for all.
Perturbed, Arnab.
Now answer my question. No.
Why you are so?
Why? No. Why is your blood pressure high? I always give answers to the questions asked. I asked you a question. I asked you a question. I don't let go. I don't let go. I am not letting you go. I didn't even let your boss Rahul Gandhi go. I didn't let you go. I didn't let your boss Rahul Gandhi go. I will now repeat the question. I am saying here today, I have declared the equity holding of Republic in the public domain. Now answer my question. I want to know which other, I want to know, ask MR Venkatesh today, which other media organization, ask him which other media organization in this country can declare its equity shareholding in the public domain in the way that I have. Name one. Name one. Name one. Name one. You want to go away from the issue of one nation, one poll, but I will take you on this. Don't you try this trick with me. You and the Lutyens crowd, I'll take all of you on. I'll take all of you on. क्यों issue बदल रहे हो अभी आप लाए ना इस issue पर. You brought the issue. You brought the issue. I've responded to you. Now answer me.
हेल्दी डिस्कशन करिए ना.
Now answer me.
दानिश अली कहाँ लेकर जा रहे डिबेट को? एडो जी.
अरे देखिए ऐसा है, देखिए रिजवान जी मेरी बात सुनिए आप MR मेरी बात सुनिए. I say this to you viewers, I am saying this publicly and in the open domain today. Nobody dare raise a finger on our editorial or financial integrity. मैं कह रहा हूं हमारी जर्नलिज्म आपको पसंद नहीं है तो आप इधर उंगली उठा के देखने की कोशिश मत कीजिए, क्योंकि जिस ट्रांसपेरेंसी से हम रिपब्लिक को चलाते हैं आप सोच नहीं सकते उसके बारे में. और मैं दानिश देखिए रिजवान जी मैं कोई ऐसी ऊपर नीचे की बात छोड़ता नहीं हूं. आई एम आस्किंग यू टुडे, हाउ डेयर यू आस्क क्वेश्चन, हाउ डेयर यू आस्क क्वेश्चंस ऑन आवर एडिटोरियल ऑफ फाइनेंशियल इंटेग्रिटी, हाउ डेयर you no more. Now answer my question, how dare you? I am telling you, how dare you? Don't you dare raise questions. Danish Ali, don't you dare raise questions. Answer me whether you have a response to the equity shareholding of Republic I've declared today. You apologize for that.
Answer as far as one nation.
Now we go back to one nation, one poll.
He's trying to trivialize the very serious debate, and we have to come back to the serious debate because the country is watching. And let me tell you, I have some figures over here. I have some figures over here. 2009, the country spent 1,115 crore. 2015, the country spent 3,870 crore, 3 times more than 2009 Lok Sabha elections. So expectantly in 2019, we are going to spend more than 9,000 crores. What the Niti Aayog report says that if we hold simultaneous elections, 4,500 crores is the approximate amount which would be used for holding elections in Legislative Assembly as well as in Lok Sabha. The country would be saving a huge amount of money. The country would be saving a huge amount of currency. Is this not good news for the country?
20,000 crores
Mr.
you have spent on last elections.
इस तरह चेहरा मत बनाइए, इस तरह एकदम भड़का हुआ चेहरा मत बनाइए. मैं बोल रहा हूँ देश का पैसा बच जाएगा तो आप क्यों घबरा रहे हैं?
I am saying.
The government amend the people's.
नहीं आपका
I request you to do some mathematics.
अगर पैसा
okay. I request you to. Okay, Danish, thanks very much. I get Zedi back. One sec. Let's get Sumant and MR back into the debate. No. We spoke. Rajat Sethi first. Rajat Sethi and Sumant. Rajat Sethi and Sumant, please. I want Rajat Sethi and Sumant. Rajat has not spoken. No. One sec. One minute. Rajat has not spoken. I would like Rajat to come in.
Holding the mic in my hand. And
yeah, go on.
I'll just give Sumanji one small data point. In Amit Shah ji's letter addressed to the Law Commission, he has quoted one data. in which he says in Maharashtra, given that the size of the state is so huge, there is the Achar Sanhita or the model code which is in place for 307 days out of 365 days on an average. This is the rate at which model code is in play. Not just the entire local body election goes into a paralysis, even the state body cannot implement, the state government cannot implement lot of schemes. Now this is a very, very serious issue which is faced by big states like UP, Madhya Pradesh, etc. Now this was one issue, a rare issue which was supposed to be a bipartisan issue, wherein we all as responsible citizens, not as politicians, as responsible citizens, we should have come forth and supported this thing. There could be a lot of boundary cases, like what would happen if this happens and that happens. These are all trivial boundary cases which can of course be resolved through consensus, but at least we should prima facie understand that this is a bipartisan issue. It is not about Modi ji or it's not about for Rahul ji. It's about the nation, and nation has to take a call on this, and it should be a reform.
Okay, can I give a mathematical view here? So Sumant, I want to come in with a small intervention on this, and
nobody is answering the fundamental question about the subversion of democracy.
Sumant, let me give you an example here.
You say that somebody ties up with somebody compulsorily to follow
Sumant, let me.
Subversion happens by hypothesis. There are working democracies, even the United States, which has two elections only.
Can I give you an example here?
Daily elections happening. So it's not like democracy is being subverted.
One second. Sumant, I get
examples.
Sumant, we go back to Sambit, Prafulla Ketkar, Danish and Zaidi. One second. A small point, Sumant. Sumant, a small point on an average. Sorry. Small point on an average. Small point on an average here. I just want to make this point. And we were sorry for that diversion, but anyone dares question the financial integrity and editorial integrity of Republic is going to get it back. Now the question here is this. In 2017, Model Code of Conduct was announced for an election result which came on 8th March 2017. Model Code of Conduct was announced on January 4th, 2017, 64 days earlier. For the UP round of results, politicians plunged into Himachal and Gujarat campaign, 60 days of Model Code of Conduct. Let me conservatively say today that we take 45 days for the Model Code of Conduct for one round of elections. Sumant, just a minute here. Don't be impatient. Don't be impatient. Listen here. Say 45 days.
Not an option.
No, let's say 45 days. Just be reasonable with me for a minute. Can you bear with me for a minute? Relax, Danish. Relax. First, go into Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and find out how many equity shares I control before you open your mouth again. How dare you? Rubbish. No journalist has ever owned a channel in this country. You should be proud about the fact instead of talking rubbish to me. Right? Now, that I just wanted to settle that. You people should be proud that professionals are doing something on their own. Rubbish. Now listen to me. 45 days for an average Model Code of Conduct. 1 minute. 7 rounds of state elections on an average. 7 rounds, 45 days. That is 315. Now add a general election to it. 4 months, 120. 315 plus 120, which means in a 5-year period, 435 days, this country is plunged into elections, which means 25% of the time in this country, we are in election mode.
Why you are misguiding the country?
I am giving the facts. You have no facts with you. Danish.
Code of conduct is implemented only those areas.
You only want to shout at me.
Have you gone through the reports of the election?
Some of them are Danish.
Election Commission lied. You mean to say Niti Aayog lied? You mean to say Law Commission lied? Only Kumar Swamy and Rahul Gandhi speaks the truth. All constitutional bodies are lying.
I am right.
Kumar Swamy is under the control of Rahul Gandhi. He is not speaking anything.
Brought this issue in 1983.
You are misguiding the country.
And I must remind you, it was the Dinesh Goswami Commission.
Yes.
Remind you. See, for electoral reforms, it was the Janta Dal leader, the law commissioner of this country. It was the Goswami Commission. Not Arnab Goswami, Dinesh Goswami Commission who raised this issue. You mean to say all of them were lying? You are misguiding the nation.
Look at him.
After being a number 3 party, you become the power. You take the power in Karnataka and then become.
Why are you laughing?
You are the dynastic
Danish Ali.
election.
And that's why you don't want to debate idea in democracy.
45 days का model code contest during state election होता है. 45 days का model code.
अच्छा, I give you one example.
Election होता है. अगर दोनों को साथ करेंगे, you are going to say only 45 days of model code of conduct.
Arnab, I want to remind you. Arnab, I want to remind you as to how you had taken an interview of Prime Minister Mr. Modi, and he himself had said that when the Speaker had invited him for a dinner, all the political parties were sitting across the table, all of them on a question by the Prime Minister, do you want simultaneous poll, cutting across party line? All the parties had said that we want simultaneous polls. But look at the politicization on camera. Off the camera, they all say we want simultaneous poll because that is going to save us a number of difficulties. Arnab, if you would remember, that was the interview that you had with the Prime Minister. And when you asked the question, will that subvert democracy? Will that in any way change the mood of the people?
Please come down.
He had given you the example of Odisha. He had given you the example of Odisha. That Odisha in 2014 voted differently for the state and the centre. So he gave you the example, and remember in 1980, the state from which Mr. Kumaraswamy comes, Karnataka, they voted differently. They voted for one party in the center and one party in the state. So that is not going to influence. And remember, the first report was in 1983, and that was by the Election Commission. This is what Mr. Amit Shah says. And in 1999, the second report was by the Law Commission. I mean, why are you questioning these important commissions? And all those who are questioning the legality, let me pick up those lines of Mr. Amit Shah's letter. Mr. Amit Shah says that the law has to be in conformation with the Constitution of the country, and here we would draw in from Article 83, Article 172, Article 85, Article 174, and Article 356.
No, you don't. You think money grows on trees?
You answer my question. Why don't you bring the ceiling on the expenditure of the political
for them money goes on trees,
even the Election Commission of India.
You think money grows on trees?
And if Mr. Danish Ali stops his rubbish,
look at him.
I will
He's acting with his hand. What is he doing?
I will tell you, Mr. Danish Ali, the biggest problem for you is not legal. Your biggest problem is Rahul Gandhi. You know you cannot go to the polls simultaneously at the states and the center with Rahul Gandhi at the helm of the affair. So you know you have to pitch in either Amrinder Singh or Chandrababu Naidu or somebody versus Narendra Modi. But the moment it is a national poll, it is going to be Rahul Gandhi versus Narendra Modi. It will be a heavyweight boxer versus a bantamweight, and it will be KO'd in no time. So that is why you all want to. So there is no legal argument. There is only a political argument that is suiting you at this point in time. The problem is Rahul Gandhi is your liability. He is your albatross around your neck. That is why you do not want to go for a simultaneous poll. And in the process, if a few thousand crores are spent, so be it. So be it. The problem is you don't have a legal argument. The problem is why not? Why not look into it? Why not we look into certain alternatives? Why not? If not, okay, simultaneous polls once in 5 years, once in 2.5 years is also a possibility. Why don't we go step by step? Why don't we say, okay, all the polls that are going to fall in place in 2020, 2019, let us club together in 2019. Then go ahead and say 22, 23, you club it in 24. So this is how things happen in a democracy. So people don't, Mr. Danish Ali, this country is not for certain private limited companies like Rahul Gandhi, like Kumaraswamy, like your Chandrababu Naidu. All these people know. We are a democracy, and the will of the people will prevail. And the will of
I wish to.
Please answer the question.
Okay, what's the question? Sumant, last 30 seconds. Sumant. Okay, Sumant and Emar. Sumant and Emar on the debate. Sumant and Emar.
Nobody
in my
has
view,
satisfactorily answered the question.
Sumant.
Nobody has satisfactorily answered the question. What happens when a government falls in between that 5-year period without even attempting to get an answer to this question, which is acceptable? This amounts to subversion of democracy, saying that the people of the state have no right.
Okay, Sumant and Sambit, closing 30 seconds.
What kind of argument?
Don't fearmonger.
What kind of
Eventually,
thing you can do is to debate and discuss.
Eventually.
This is the biggest subversion of democracy you are doing. You are killing the idea even without debate.
Prafulla Ketkar and Sumant, please. Viewers, as I take this break, I thank Mr. Danish Ali for giving me an opportunity for setting to rest the specious allegations that people put. We are proud to say today our ownership is in the public domain. We own 85% of our equity. Republic is the only independent media organization. I'm glad I've had the opportunity to shut up Danish Ali once and for all on this subject. I'll debate other issues with you next time. Don't try that trick with me. I'll see you on the other side. Big story breaking on Republic in a few minutes at 10 o'clock. Big story that's going to shake the news agenda. I'll see you on the other side.